We are back in the studio to talk about your favorite show, Black Ink Crew New York. It's off to a dramatic start as usual, and we have all the details coming up next. You don't want to miss it. Tune in.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
All right.
Hey,
New
New York.
New
Sorry.
York.
A mood.
What's up, everybody? We are your Black Ink Crew New York panel. Here to review your favorite show, Black Ink Crew New York. How you guys feeling?
Amazing.
I'm here with my wonderful co-host. As usual, it's the dream team in the building. You know what I mean? You know who it is. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, ladies.
What up, gang? It is New York's very own Nakia Monet, a.k.a. Kiki Bum Bum.
Hey.
What up, y'all? It's your girl, Drew Jones.
Hey guys, I'm El Marie.
And we are.
Excuse me.
We are the
Sensual.
El Marie.
We're in a very feisty mood, y'all, because you got to be feisty when you deal with these New York characters.
Okay.
Okay, we back in New York. From Chicago back to New York with C's and his feisty crew of characters, honey.
Lord.
That's the word we're using?
Feisty.
Feisty.
New Yorkers were
Feisty.
misunderstood.
What did you guys think of today's episode?
Unnecessary.
Trash.
It was today.
No, by unnecessary, I mean, there's a lot of things in there that was unnecessary that could have been avoided. Like, poor Alex, the brick, the fighting, Tati and Teddy, no communication.
Yes.
Like, there was so many things in there that if y'all haven't learned yet and grown,
Yeah.
but everyone looks beautiful. We got some new castmates. They look
Yes.
good.
Yes.
The ladies look amazing. So
Yeah.
it was off
Bring
to a
a
good
new-
start.
Some, refreshment.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah.
atmosphere.
Today's episode was definitely sponsored by the word dusty. Like, I'm tired of. I just don't like some of the behavior that the men display on this show.
Well, that's what I mean by trash.
Yeah,
Like,
and I just feel like we're hella seasons in, and there
Uh-huh.
should be some type of personal growth,
Yes.
and there's not.
I
And
mean, y'all hate when we compare them to Chicago, but take some notes. I mean, we're here to review this show, and we have to keep it 100.
Yeah.
Like, and it is what it is.
and we're not
it's-
the only ones. Like, I've saw like a lot of people on Instagram, like kind of
yes.
like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it's a different audience from who watches us here at AfterBuzz, but Instagram was like, oh, this would not happen in Chicago and da da da. So
Yes.
we're not the only ones, guys.
The fans be going in on Instagram. They be under OFMG reality page, just dragging New York.
Yeah.
And it's not because people hate New York. Like, everyone loves New York. New York are the OGs. They started this whole brand of Black Ink. But I just think that we expect more. I know I do, being from New York and loving this show and being that they're the OGs and they're a little bit, they're in the game to still be acting up.
I mean, when you start looking forward to Skye bringing the good, positive
I
moments,
love me some Skye.
you know it's something else going on.
It's like
Exactly.
Skye's the only one that's grown. And
Yeah.
Donna has grown
And Donna.
too.
Donna's
Yeah, it's like
grown.
just the two of
The
them.
girls are growing, and that's why it's a little,
Well, we're going to get into all of the new changes and elevation that is happening. We're going to get into the drama. It's a brick going through some windows, and we got to figure out who did that. And we also still have our special segment, Jackass of the Week.
Yup.
And we're going to have some news and gossip probably, and some predictions. But for now, I want to start off with the highlight of the whole show to me. This beautiful new girl named Crystal.
Ooh, she
Oh,
bad.
la la, honey.
she fine.
She fine.
10 out of 10 would risk it all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Tati
I'm all
brings,
10.
Tati brings in a new lady to the shop. Her name is Crystal, and she's gonna be around doing a little thing in the shop. What you guys think about her?
I love her.
Is she a
Tell
good
you, I
addition?
love her.
Yeah, I like her so far.
She, you know what it is, like, not only is she beautiful, but because she kind of reminds me of Toke. Like, they both came in, they're chill. Like, though Toke was going through a lot of things, but you still kind of fell in love with her character. They're just chill girls, and I love that Skye took the two of them.
Yes.
Because she's the head of HR, as she says. But I like that she got, because she's growing, she took the two of them to get to know them. And I like the energy that the two new girls bring. And I think what I do love about the show are the women. The women, to me, have been growing. They're flourishing. They're beautiful. They got different businesses. So I love to see Crystal in the shop. She's so gorgeous. And she just there to have a good time. She don't.
So
she not
far,
there for-
right?
So far.
So far.
And I feel like she peeped stuff because even when Teddy was kind of acting funny there for a second, she was like, I'm good. Love,
Yeah.
I'm good, love, and joy.
How do we feel?
Oh, boy.
How do we feel about the changes that Skye is making now that she's head of HR?
I love it.
Has she made any crazy changes?
She got the security guard.
Security, yeah.
Bae's
She
mama.
hired Bae's mom.
Right, yeah.
Is Bae's mom a good receptionist?
No.
No, but
Not
I
at all.
like that she's looking out for the team.
Right.
You know,
For
like
her to make some money.
And she's good energy.
Yeah.
She's a fun time.
She's adorable.
you probably not gonna act wild in front of Bae's mom.
Yeah.
At least if you have any sense, you're not gonna be like
I just want to
disrespectful.
know how she's gonna like take appointments.
Right.
If that happens.
VH1 did that. They were like, let's just bring the mama in.
Right.
Because in real life, she ain't sitting at that desk.
No,
Right.
But
Not
it's a
at
good,
all.
it's cute to have her there because she had to make, like her and Bae together. I love seeing them together and having conversations.
So cute. She ran up
a good
a couple
Tough.
few bags on
Listen,
Bae's
what
credit
was she
card,
buying?
honey.
6,000. Y'all like if that was y'all and y'all mom did that, like what are y'all doing? Y'all sending your mamas
My
back
mom
home?
does do that, but she doesn't have the excuse that she doesn't understand American currency.
Right.
Your mom be like, who gonna check me? Nobody.
Nobody.
Thank
Well,
you.
She said, "Who's gonna be my ass?"
Not you.
Not you.
What you gonna do?
I'll fight you.
Yes, ma'am.
She's like, all the drawers I done bought you.
Okay.
Laura.
Right.
My mom does that. All that shit that I bought you, all the damn Toys R Us books.
Right.
I was in
Like,
13
whoa.
hours of labor over you.
Your school tuition. I'm like, I didn't ask to be
I didn't
my
Right, that'd be like, first of all, I didn't ask one.
I didn't tell you to do any of that.
Thanks,
Right.
Mom.
Like you and Dad laid down and did what
Right.
y'all did.
Yeah, we ain't asked me for here.
See, when you do clownery,
You know, you got to pay the consequence.
Okay, but no, her mom is a cute little addition.
Yeah. Yeah.
A cute little like sunlight in the crazy ass shop.
It's gonna be fun to see how she fits into the group and how she handles all the drama that goes down on 125th.
Yeah.
She
Speaking
gonna beat some of
of
their asses.
speaking of home base, we want to give our home base a shout out real quick. So I'm gonna pass it on over to my girl Drew so she can tell y'all about this wonderful network.
what is up, AfterBuzzers? We love that you guys tune in every single week to hang out with us, whether you agree with us or you disagree. Doesn't matter. We appreciate that you rock with us. But if you want to continue to get to know us along with other amazing AfterBuzz hosts, we need you guys to like and subscribe to a bunch of our channels. We have a show for literally every single one of your favorite TV shows. You name it, we probably have one. So like, subscribe, check us out on Spotify, iTunes. Give us 5 stars because we're 5-star ladies. And when you do, make sure to comment, let us know, and we'll be happy to shout you guys out. But thank you so much for making us the ESPN of TV talk.
Yes, thank you, Drew. And thank you guys at home. If you're in the comments, if you agree or disagree, we know you're going to come for us. We love it.
Drag
because
us.
what we like to do is keep the conversation going. We need to jog you guys' minds. We need to know what you guys are thinking at home so we can know what to talk about up here. Because this is your favorite show. This is why you're tuned in. This is why you come to YouTube and search us and go in on the comments the way you do. You know, we get it. So moving right along, I was definitely inspired by Skye's Girl Time. I feel like we all need to go lay up in the sauna and do some stretching.
Can we
huh?
do that soon?
Can we do that? Everybody was all glowy and beautiful.
And getting their little
And thick.
arches.
Right.
But there's a
That's
girl
arch.
missing. There's a girl missing. Our girl Donna is missing from the crew.
Big booty Judy.
Big booty Judy, honey. Looking gorgeous this season, you know, elevating.
Very
She's
colorful.
She's looking out for her man because he's left the shop because of what happened last season, which was really, really trifling.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Little old Alex got jumped by Teddy and Caesar, which was snuck and jumped. It wasn't like he knew it was gonna happen.
wasn't
Like
a
they
fair
snuck
one.
him.
That was a punk move.
And word on the street is they wanted to get their hands on him because they couldn't put their hands on Donna. So they took it out on Alex for no reason. And that's really, really messed up because this has caused real life injury now to Alex. Alex is in the hospital with back injuries, fluid on his spine, and he reveals and he's so hurt because he can't tat anymore.
Yo, they lucky all they got was a break in the window because that's frustrating. It's upsetting because we're all adults, and I think like what a lot of fans didn't understand why we were so upset last season is because it's something that could have been avoided, and they didn't need to put their hands on Alex. We're grown men. There was no point for it. So now this kid could have seriously hurt himself. There could have been jail time. He now has problems with his back. The nerves are messing with his arm where he can't tattoo. I'm suing everybody. Like, you lucky all you got was a brick. You look, it didn't even come from him. The boy is in the hospital dealing with trauma that you two caused. And what I thought was idiotic when Teddy was like, whether it's wrong or right, I always have Caesar's back. No, if you're a real man and a real friend or cousin, what you say is, cuz what you did was dead wrong. And we don't do like that.
Once you grow up, you've got to get out of that mentality
Come
because
on.
it's very dumb. All of you guys have something to lose. So that mentality is just silly. You know what I mean?
20.
Don't like right or wrong. No.
It's childish.
On,
And I
you
know-
gonna pin down every employee you got?
And then they're talking about going after him because, like Nakia mentioned, while Alex is out and Alex is hurt, a brick gets thrown through the window, which is the first thing that Crystal walks into, so she knows what she's got on her hands. There's glass everywhere, and they're thinking that Alex is responsible. But if he is, you just ought to be glad that all you got was a brick through your window. And you guys at home, let us know if you're listening on iTunes or whatever. Chime in, leave some comments somewhere, and let us know, do you think if Alex did put this brick through the window, he kind of alluded that his boys did it because, he had his meeting with his goons, and my friends would be like, you chill.
We got you.
We finna ride.
But Donna brought
You
up
know?
a great point because she was like, you don't, it's not like y'all don't have any enemies. Like, you
Right.
have multiple,
That's true.
you have multiple enemies. Not to mention the episode before this, we just saw Skye's baby daddy come up in there acting like a damn
true.
fool. So I don't understand how instantly you think it's Alex.
Because they know they did something
It was that
wrong.
guilty conscience.
But you're absolutely right. Like, they have a list of so many enemies at that shop. Between everyone that works there, there's so many fights, so many bad blood. So that could have been anyone who did that.
It really could have. And on top of that, I know people always come for us and they're just like, y'all just don't like them, blah, blah, blah. Y'all don't get how the street works. Like, I think all four of us are very much like grew up with people like this, and the people who act stupid like Caesar and Teddy for the most part are in jail or dead.
Yeah.
So
We pretty much get it, and I'm from New York. We all come from places where we know what this life is like. But
I've
we
lived
all,
in New
as
York and
grown
Baltimore
women,
and Chicago.
we are four
Hello.
grown women who knows what elevation and growth is like.
Facts.
We have careers. These people are business people on a national television show on
Right.
VH1. So yeah, we all come from the street, and we've all been in those areas where you do get a little mad, but you don't
Yeah,
do
it goes
stuff like
past
that.
street stuff.
And
after
real
a while.
friends, you call your friend out and say, yo, what you did was wrong. I know Donna is, we gotta, like, whatever, but, like, you don't put your hands on people, you don't sneak him. Like,
You know,
Yeah.
it's a lot of rumors that this show is scripted. But even if it is scripted, why would you take it that far to hurt?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hurt your
And even and like
boy
Teddy
like
and C's were like on Instagram and they see Alex like talking stuff, so that made them feel like that gives them a reason to suspect Alex for throwing the brick in the window. But then it's like, dude, y'all just had a fight. You don't expect him to be talking
Then
something.
he's supposed to be like, thanks,
Yeah.
guys, for
Right,
slamming me on my
come
back.
on,
I
like-
deserved it.
and he didn't even say anything really that was crazy. Like when they showed Teddy's phone of like what Alex was commenting back. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I was like, that's what y'all got
He just
mad
called
about?
them corny because
yeah.
I know Alex was doing, sorry to cut you off, was just responding to the fans. Because I remember when we were covering the show and, you know, we were all in their comments and I was reading everything. Everybody was like, that was whack what they did. And he was like, it was whack for what they did. It was corny for them to do that. That's all Alex was saying.
Yeah, because I remember seeing something like, brothers getting a friendly fate, and somebody was like, that was not a brotherly fate.
No.
It
And
wasn't.
obviously it wasn't.
You went in there to injure. Like you didn't go in there.
horrible.
You didn't go in there to check somebody. You didn't go in there to teach somebody a lesson. You went in there to injure and to make a lasting impression. And y'all look stupid because if they swear up and down that they about their money, but why would you? You literally went on national TV and looked like some clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what? You don't look like men. You guys literally got the smallest dude in the room.
Yeah.
Two of you who are big as hell. Like y'all look
Mad
so.
big.
so
And then
lame.
before Alex, they got into a big fight with shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how do you know it wasn't O that came through and his girl who taught y'all a lesson and y'all didn't have that same energy? So it's like, I think with Caesar, and I hope this is the season where he is growing because there's a lot of things going on with Caesar. The panic attacks, the heart attacks, the karma and people coming for him.
Yes.
I hope he realized you are such a successful black man and you don't need all these enemies. You have such an amazing thing going on with the New Orleans shop. You're traveling, you're doing great things. So I hope this is the season
The
where
irony is,
kind of what Ryan went through, like the growth.
the irony is they're paying them to act like this, so they're still about their business. That's the scary
know.
part.
But it's like-
is.
You see what I'm saying?
But you have an outside business as well. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's
Like
the
how
scary
kind of
part.
sometimes like with I'm gonna do the comparison. I don't care. So like with Ryan, like he'll pull back in certain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
Like we
grew
just saw
up.
him recently on his snaps because they're filming now. And he's like, y'all, they ain't gonna find me.
Right.
I'm not a part of
Yes.
this stuff. You know what I mean? Because especially with C's, like this is your business. This is your brand. I understand you're on TV. You have to kind of like play the game that's being played, but at the same time, like you have to like kind of weigh it out of what's more important because this is a real business that you have. This is a
Yeah.
business isn't a facade for TV. You know, it's
Right.
Because when
real.
VH1 pulls the plugs, or if they ever do, God forbid, what are you doing after this show?
And don't use the because like C's does the whole this is a black owned business blah, blah blah. Don't put that on the black community.
Yeah,
If you're gonna be out here acting a damn fool, don't put
Right.
that on like some black boy joy because you
If
make
it's-
us all look stupid.
If it's one thing, and we do, and I'll say it, if it's one thing about Chicago that Ryan takes pride in, he'll let you know, like, don't get the TV mixed up with the business. Like,
Right.
this is how we run the business, and this is what we do to entertain you guys. And you could tell when people bring up the nonsense, he's looking like, please don't associate that with my
Yeah,
business.
no.
I run a prideful business where it's,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, it's run the right way. And speaking of keeping that same energy, do we want to touch on Skye's baby daddy that pulled up and how they didn't have that same energy for him?
That was truly the most.
That's what that blew my mind.
That was so gross to me because they didn't have the same energy, and because Skye is someone you claim as your sister. Like, this man, we find out that he was like what 28
Yes.
when she was 14. That's rape.
Disgusting.
That's rape. Like, I'm sorry.
And that was baby number 2.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
there's a 14-year-old girl, and now you a corny ass man in this grown woman's face and her business.
Yes.
And the nerve of you, but you've been wrong the whole time. He's been abusive to her, and I think he thought he was going to intimidate her. And for them,
To
Just sit there.
yo, and that
Sit
blew
there.
my mind.
Not only that, somebody caught like a screenshot. So Tati stepped up, and
Right.
was telling him like, he said, "It's none of your business. It is my business if you're talking to her like that in front of
Exactly.
us." Blah blah blah. And somebody caught, and Teddy was looking like,
If Don was
making his
there, he
face
would
like,
have
and
body
even when
slammed
your
him through
woman
a
is
wall.
getting
Exactly.
The women are gonna stand, and that's one thing I will say I like about the show. The girls come together,
Yes.
and the girls unite, and that's why I forget the guys.
Yeah.
I hope this season is the season we get to see the girls flourish and grow because I'm proud of the girls. Like, and for even Tati to stand up and be like, and I'm even proud for Tati to come at Homeboy the way she Teddy when she was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
real talk, you are responsible. Like, you did this," and he's like, "I feel like you're coming against me." No, as an adult. You have to take responsibility.
Yeah.
So I'm proud that she stepped up and was like, "Teddy, what you did wasn't
he
right."
was wrong.
And same thing with Skye and her baby father.
Yeah.
Why is this little girl and none of you men are stepping up?
Yeah.
And like, she looks scared, and obviously there's a lot of abuse. I don't know. I feel like that moment, more than any other moment we've seen from them, pissed me off more than anything. Because it was just like, this is like clear, like, it's black and white. This was rape. This was gross. He should not be up in here, and y'all are just standing here like some clowns.
Especially when she
Promote.
kind of walked away from him, and then he said something else, and it just seemed like she was definitely triggered and went back to like just kind of explode, but also defend herself. And like in that moment, like, protect your girl. You see that bothered her, whatever he just said, and she came back. So like, step in. This isn't a situation of like, oh, it ain't my business. Like,
Yeah,
no,
no, that's
protect
no.
her.
It's your sister. They clowns.
That's what I'm saying. Don't ever claim me as your family if you're not gonna have my back like that.
And
So shout out to the girls.
And Donna
Facts.
feels like that because the girls decided they want to call up Donna after 3 weeks of not speaking to her. It's been 3 weeks since Alex got jumped. Donna hasn't heard anything. Well, Melanie shows up too. She
Yeah.
hasn't talked to anybody since the wedding. She stops by and says hello. Then the girls hit up Donna and they start engaging Donna in a conversation. Come to find out, they aren't hitting her up to check on her, to see how Alex is, to see how he's doing or what where they're at with it. They just want to kind of eavesdrop for the shop's benefit to see if Alex was the one to throw the brick through the window, and Donna doesn't appreciate it at all, and she reads them for life. How'd y'all feel about that moment?
I felt like Donna was right to kind of do that, even if they felt like that's not why they were coming there. If they felt like they wanted to give her space, I could kind of understand that from them. Like, I wanted to just give you your space. I get that, but they had to kind of see where Donna was coming from. Like, okay, fine, you gave me your space, but when you do come to talk to me, you are asking me about the brick thrown through the window, and y'all think Alex did it. Like, you could have just left that out altogether.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't the
Right.
time. Like, maybe one meeting and then a
Right,
second one really
right.
quick, and then you bring it up. You know what I
Baby
mean?
steps.
Not that first time you see her.
But also, you can give people space and still check in on them. It takes 2
can.
seconds to
True.
text someone and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I'm
How you
thinking of
doing?
you."
Like,
And that's it.
Exactly.
Especially because they were all there and they witnessed
They
the
saw
jumping. So that's where it's like, girl, are you okay? Is Alex good? And I hated that they kept saying we're caught in the middle. Yeah, it's tough to be in the middle, but we're all adults here, and you can always be like, how's Alex?
Yeah.
Donna, how you doing? And I like that Donna stood up for herself and was like, wait a minute, and called them out. It's unfortunate because I love them all as friends, and I hope that they get back to that place. But I do hope that the girls see it and they take that energy back to the shop to be like, look, we sat down with Donna. This is not what it is. But also, everybody, Donna's upset because we didn't reach out as real friends should.
Yeah, and like you said, especially because they were there to see it. It's not like they're like, "Whoa, we don't know the whole story. Maybe Alex." Like, no,
Yeah.
you were there. You very much saw Teddy and Caesar like pull up on him without him even like knowing or being prepared.
Crazy.
So
Yeah. Yeah, I think Donna had a point.
this show gets me agitated.
I job.
I think you know that, and I think, and like
It's only one way to review this.
it is, and I think you know what it is. And for the fans in the comments, I was always like, "Oh, you guys always." I said, "We're always coming for them." It's not that we're coming for their actions.
Yeah.
You do good things, we're gonna acknowledge the good things. But as a family, because I do consider us a family for the Black Ink family, we do the same thing with Chicago. You do something bad, guess what? We're gonna call you out on it. And I would hope that the people listening would also call them out. And if you guys are fans, to be like, "Yo, what you guys did wasn't right." We love and appreciate the show, but I do think it's healthy to be like, "No."
Yeah,
What you did
because
was okay.
we would love to see, like, I'd love to see our Black men win. I'd love to see
Yes.
Teddy do well. I'd love to see Caesar do well. But like, if you're gonna sit here and be disrespectful towards women and all this stuff, like, I'm not rocking with that. I'm sorry.
It's not cool. And I'm a side eye you if you're going super hard to defend them. Like,
And somebody said, like, we wouldn't do this if they were in the room. Get
Yes,
them
we
in,
would.
Get them in the room.
Check the tapes.
Tweet at them.
Check the Chicago tapes. Because let me tell you something. When the boys pulled up, and I think they appreciated it too, because I think they probably thought we would never check them in front of us. And it wasn't a check. It was just like.
I think that was Ryan's
it's a
initial
love tap.
intention.
Ryan
When
thought.
the first time he was like, yeah, I came out surprised, y'all.
Yeah.
That's all that y'all been talking about.
You-
we was like,
Check
yeah,
the-
let's talk about
Sit
it.
down,
Let's
brother.
talk about it.
we could have did a split screen with Ryan and Carmen that first time he came.
They
in,
were
'cause
going.
they
that
was
was,
going.
uh,
So that's why I tell the fans, check the tapes, because
Ryan's
we
a
did
good
that with
sport,
Chicago.
though.
He's a good
He
sport.
is.
He loves. I think he loves when we bother
I
him.
think so, too.
But I think if C's and Teddy was here, we would, in a friendly family way, sit them down and say, "Yo,
Yeah.
we love y'all and we love the show." Excuse me.
Like, what's
I
that
love Julie.
about, y'all?
Love the show. Sorry. We would just say, "Yo, what y'all did wasn't right, and we're gonna call you out on it."
Are we gonna ask you what is going through your mind? Like, help
Yeah.
us understand the thought process
Yeah.
behind
Teddy's still there.
why you're running
He
your
still get
business
it.
like
I know.
this.
Teddy can still get it, but I just don't like how you
I
do it.
don't know no more. I don't.
Teddy loves to give it. Speaking of Teddy,
Facts.
Come on.
Ooh, Teddy, there's a new girl in the shop, honey, and Crystal is not to be slept on. Baby girl is bad, okay?
She bad.
She's beautiful, okay? She's an eye catcher, and I think Tati knows that. Tati brought her to the shop, probably feeling that she had Teddy in the bag and that it wouldn't be a threat. But Teddy is just keeping his same old energy too.
When you
huh?
date a cheater, I mean,
He's always on a new girl.
And
Is this anything new to anybody that watches this show? Is this new?
no.
But like, I will say, I've gotten to. She still gets on my nerves, but I've gotten to like Tati a lot
Same.
more in the
Okay.
past couple of episodes. But on the flip side, you were pulling this stuff when him and Jada were done, and you were getting all cocky and starting a lot of stuff, and it's like, eventually, when you do clownery comes for you.
And then I think, like, what I like about Crystal, because she's so chill, and she's like, "Whoa, like, I'm not even."
She's so above it.
Because Teddy was the one flirting with her extra hard when she was trying to take a photo, and she's
Yes.
looking at Teddy like, "Okay, move."
But the disrespect, like, your girl
It's Jenny
brought
right
her
there.
to your girl hired her.
Yeah.
She's there because she's friends with your girl.
Yeah.
Where is the
So-
restraint?
And your girl is there. You're
Sitting
gonna
there.
flirt with someone
That's why
while,
men
like right under her
flirt
nose.
Better. Like, why are you
Cheat,
flirting
like,
at the
cheat
dog?
better.
Cheat better, y'all. If
This
y'all
is
gonna
why
cheat.
y'all stuff gets messed up, your windows get busted,
what I'm
and all these
saying.
other things because
Listen,
you do it so
the brick could have
in
been
such a
Jada's fault, we
disrespectful
know.
way.
Right?
Right.
I bust the windows out your... Like, I'm just saying,
Well, she
like...
already poured paint, so she
She
might
did.
be.
She
She might
did.
be
She
taking
did.
a break.
She still could be at home like, "Oh, I hate them."
Right.
So that's why I'm like, Teddy. But I do like Tati, and though she does some crazy things, and we'll come on it. But I do like Tati.
She
and
won me over
and
this
I definitely liked her
episode.
this
She did.
episode. So I was like, damn, Teddy, like, come on, what are you doing?
If I could give you one piece of advice, Tati, the pink wig is better than the blonde braids.
Yes.
That's just my only piece of advice.
Yes.
Okay, moving right along.
And you deserve so much better because you obviously
Yeah.
seen how Teddy works in the shop. Teddy Bay, he can still get it, but you see how he moves.
Yeah.
And obviously, y'all got fake married, and he's not.
And
You know what I'm saying?
don't ever be with a man who like plays on your insecurities.
Yeah.
And Teddy,
Right.
that's like Teddy's ammo.
He's-
Mm-hmm.
So don't do that.
Walt, our
bad.
favorite guy. Walt's our 5-star guy in this
Love
cast.
Walt.
Walt says,
Walt is
"Hey
bae."
guys, we need to have a fundraiser. Let's shoot a calendar."
He just wanted to see them naked, but I feel it, Walt.
At this calendar shoot, Teddy makes some inappropriate moves on Crystal, and Tati peeps game, but Tati kind of gets mad and calls Crystal Hotember because she's shooting for October. Hotober? Was it Hotober?
Hotober.
Which
Something
I
like
mean
that.
is like fun.
It's my favorite holiday.
But
Why not? Hey.
My favorite month is October.
It is my favorite month. But I just like, that was a moment where I was like, damn, we really saw you grow so much in this episode.
Right.
And then you just brought it back. Because like,
You let him let your insecurities.
ladies,
Take her out.
Why? Because I've been a Crystal in a situation where you just minding your own business and some dirty man, I was gonna use a different word, pulls up on you and you're like,
And
I don't
does the
know you,
most,
and then their
right.
girl wants to take it out on you.
And does
It's
the
like,
most.
check your man.
You're like,
sweetheart.
ma'am,
Right?
check
I
him.
don't want him.
I don't want your situation.
I don't want your situation.
Okay.
Where's Jordan when you need her?
Jordan runs with the, I don't want your situation.
I don't want your situation. But that I was just like, come on, girl. Like, I get it, but that's not her. She's not. If she was flirting back, that's one thing.
Then I can
She's not,
understand.
but she's not.
But she's just minding her business.
Check your man.
So we do understand the frustration with Teddy that she has towards Teddy, but we think that she took it too far
but I
with
just,
being upset with
but Crystal, you need to check
Because
him.
Crystal can't help that she is that bad. She is bad.
Crystal's like, whoa.
She's
And like you
sickening.
said, it's different if she would have initiated and flirted back with him. Then it's, now I'm checking the both of you because you know that's my man. But sister's like, I'm just trying to take a photo.
Yeah.
Can you move away from me? Thanks.
Well, honey,
Tati.
it ended in an uproar. Tati
that's our song.
storms out of the shop. Still have to solve the brick mystery. Donna's still pissed. Alex can't tattoo,
Poor baby.
at least for now. He said anymore. I wonder if that's permanent. And Skye's keeping the show running.
The queen.
Skye's the real boss on the whole show.
Really?
The blonde wig we're living for.
We're living for it.
Speaking numbers, I love her.
Yeah, Skye is doing the damn thing this season. And with that being said, since we're left there dangling, let's move into our special segment and then go into some news and predictions. That, my friends, it's the sound of a jackass.
A dying jackass. And I love it. Shout out to our producer,
producer.
Josh. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. We only give you guys this segment because y'all always do something that lives up to the title.
Yep.
So without further ado, who do you guys want to nominate for
This
this?
is hard, but looks like mine's is going with, I'm going with Teddy.
You gonna go with Teddy?
I'm going with Teddy. Only because, like, though it's really Caesar who did what he did, but for Teddy, I just wanted him to be like, yo, C's, like, that wasn't right what we did.
Yeah. I'm going for Teddy for two reasons. For one, him flirting with Crystal in front of Tati, and then also not being able to be an adult and man enough to comprehend what Tati was telling him about him being wrong. Like, I don't like people who think it's like loyalty over growth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, it doesn't mean I'm not being loyal to you because I'm
Right.
checking you.
Right, exactly.
I love
I
you, so that's
agree.
why I'm here to
Yeah.
Exactly.
tell you.
Exactly.
I'm also gonna say Teddy, and to bounce off of that, because real friendship is being able to call your friends out when they on some bull.
Yes.
Okay.
Not agreeing with we don't want a yes man.
No.
Right.
So Teddy.
That's true. I think we're all in agreement. Teddy was the jackass of the week.
Yep.
stupid. No, I'm just kidding.
So
I'm kidding.
I'm
kidding.
We love you, but still.
Kidding. Before they throw a brick through my window.
Listen.
does anybody have any news and gossip about these guys?
I do.
All right, Nikki, we're gonna pass it on over to you.
All right, speaking about our girl Donna, Donna posted on her social media. She posted this post that a lot of us were questioning, like, okay, what's going on with Donna? She's like, let me what y'all, okay, so she miswrote. She's pretty much saying, let me know what you guys think about me. Can you guess what procedure I'm gonna have done at Goals? So I guess Goals is a place, it's a plastic surgery place, and she has all these different options: lip fillers, plasma, lipo, breast implants, and she let everybody guess. Well, today she posted a photo of her beautiful body covered with tattoos, and she's like, guys, I'm getting ready for my 360 lipo at Goals Plastic Surgery, #feeling good. Thank you, Dr. V, Donna M, Black Ink Crew. So it looks like our girl is getting the 360
Go
lipo
ahead and get snatched, Donna.
procedure.
let me-
She's about to get snatched.
Let me know how that looks, because you know.
Yeah, right.
All right.
I might have a problem.
Listen, send the, as me and my brother Howard says, send the doctor's names.
Send me a discount.
All right, our two favorite guys, Teddy and Caesar, they have an event coming up on March 30th on Lenox Ave. It is called the Chef Gigi's Keto Soul Tour.
Come on, keto diet.
So they're going to see their keto diet experience. And you guys can click the link in Caesar's bio. And it's Black Ink Chef Gigi. So I guess she's their chef. It's a diet seminar, which I think is pretty cool, at Black Ink 113th, March 30th to 12 to 2. And it's Caesar and Teddy. So make sure you guys check that out. Let's see what else we got going on. Our guy Caesar is going on a tattoo tour, and he's stopping in Chicago, where our other family members live from Black Ink Chicago. He is doing a tattoo tour contest and a giveaway. So he's like, all you have to do is follow Shop Black Ink and Black Ink Mag and look out for these special offers. To make an appointment on tour, make sure you guys email him at blackinkatlanta@gmail.com. So he's coming to different cities. And speaking of, he put up all these different convention stops. He'll be in, where we at? We are at kind of like April. So Chicago is this week. He's going to be in Kentucky, North Carolina, Baltimore, Denver. When he coming to LA? Because we could pull up.
Yeah, man.
I don't see LA, but he will be in New Orleans November 9th to 11th. So he started in January, so he's going all the way to November 9th. So make sure you guys check out Caesar's convention. Our girl Skye is doing something really cool called the Mocha Fest in Jamaica. This is going to be May 23rd to the 28th in the girl Jamaica. So make sure you guys check out her page, and maybe we should all take a trip to Jamaica to meet Skye. Last but not least, now, there's been, the previews where they're showing Duchess maybe coming on the show, and they mentioned Duchess' name. Well, Duchess didn't like it. She went to her social media, and she said, if you woke up and you're not smiling, lay back and let's try this thing again. So she was just talking to herself. 9 Mag TV wrote her and said, so you on Black Ink? And Duchess said to them, negative. Not at all. It's not me. It's an old voiceover and an actress. She's like, it's disappointing that they got to lie and misuse my image and likeness. So it looks like your girl is saying she may not be coming on, but this can also be a trick bag where she can just lying, and then she might show up anyway.
It could be. I don't believe her yet.
I don't believe her yet until the end, because that's how they get you.
Well, that's why we call it news and gossip,
honey. And that's your news and gossip.
All right, moving right along, we are going to go into our predictions.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
All right, y'all.
Man.
That's my face.
I think Tati has an apology to issue to Crystal.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she's going to get it, but I'm going to predict that they have to have a girl moment.
I predict that Caesar and Teddy are going to actually get it together, and they're going to apologize to Alex. If I'm wrong, I'll eat crow. But I'm going to predict that they're going to do the right thing, and then they're going to be friends.
That's what I want, but I don't see it.
That's wishful thinking.
But we have a preview of Crystal and Teddy going on like a little dinner date or whatever. Ooh. So I think Tati might kind of be like, oh, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I was wrong. And then she might, have her face cracked because they go out to like dinner together or something. So I think that's kind of.
And she's probably just saying to him like, "Oh, can I be your apprentice?" Probably something.
Right? Yeah. You know what? It might be innocent.
Yeah.
But
who knows?
now that he's, you know what I mean? He planted that seed of insecurity. So
a little smooth.
Yeah. I actually think
question.
Tati and Crystal are gonna get into it.
Ooh.
I think I was so caught off by how pretty she is. I don't know what Crystal does.
She's a tattoo artist.
Is that what she does?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know either.
I was like, what is she doing there? She's there to be pretty.
Sorry.
I'm terrible. We keeping it 100.
Okay.
What?
Nikki has this stupid thing on her phone, and I keep looking at it.
I wish you guys, those who are listening to us, slide in my DMs and I'll send you the picture that she was laughing at.
It's looking at us like.
It's legitimately so stupid. But my prediction is that these men are going to agitate me next week. And that's it. That's my prediction.
I would love for one of them to come on the show.
Yes.
Can you guys help us? Like, go under their comments and be like,
Tell
y'all
them
need to
to
go on
come
AfterBuzz because they be talking, and y'all need to check them. Like, if that's your approach, go for it.
Go for
Let them
it.
come. Especially
But
Teddy.
yeah,
We
please
want
help
Teddy.
us. 'cause
I ain't
we
never
really
been
want them.
scared. So
Pull up.
pull them up.
But I would love to talk to them.
Yeah,
us
we would
out,
love
y'all.
to. The girls, the guys, like we would
Let's
love
pull
to.
up Ayana, fix my life.
Okay.
The world is curious. Hey, production, can we get Ayanla to visit 125th?
Right? Oh,
Can you imagine?
She gonna make them rap to a
Be like,
picture
put
of
your mouth
Harriet
over the
Tubman.
hole. Put your mouth
Oh,
over the hole.
Rap those lyrics to that and CJ Walker.
read this Malcolm X.
I'm sick
She
of
gonna be
y'all.
knocking shit over. Swoosh. She's so dramatic.
She's everything.
That's the episode I need to see.
Oh my God, that would be the best. Please, production, do us that favor and get Ayanla to visit New York so she can fix their whole all of their lives.
Yes.
Please, that would be the highest ratings you would ever have. Okay.
They be off from us.
And then give us our cut because
Right.
we be seeing y'all paying attention to us.
Okay.
Okay. Look at this.
Look at this.
All right. Well, do you guys have any final thoughts before we wrap this thing up?
No, I think it's gonna be a good season.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. That's for sure. It is going to be entertaining. All right. Well, if that's all we got for the folks, you guys, I am your host again, Carmen. You can find me on Instagram at king_karma_ and Twitter as well. And
I'm Nakia Monet. You can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom. And if you guys like all reality shows, on Sunday on our sister channel, BHL, we do a show called Back to Reality, where it's every single reality show you can think of.
And I'm Drew Jones. You guys can slide into the DMs at OKDrewJ.
oh,
Hey guys, I'm El Marie, and you guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at El Marie TV.
all right. So we'll catch you guys in the comments. And until later, see you guys next week.
See ya!
Our founder, Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.